Good morning, everyone. It is November the 7th, 2025. I'm going to put up another video, and the one I'm going to put up with is in connection with my previous video as well, and what I'm talking about intergenerational and seniors and children being put together. And people are starting to realize that. So I'm very excited about this video. I took this, I think it was in September, it came out that the government is now building a daycare center for small children to interact with our Pearly Hospital here in Ottawa. And it's the Pearly Hospital is for our seniors and our veterans that'll have a lot of interaction with our young children today. And the video itself has a bit of a blooper on it. You may have to kind of turn your screen around a little bit because somehow I was aiming it straight at the TV, but it came out somehow sideways. But the audio's there, and if you readjust your screen a little bit, you should be able to see the video okay. But it is exciting for me to see. I've talked to you before about the book where I have my stories not in for young people so that I can read them. And today we're collecting senior stories as well. People are realizing the value of us. It's been taking a time for people to understand the importance of what seniors give back to our community. And this is where when I was growing up, this was very much a part of community building, was having our seniors involved with. When our parents were busy, it was a senior neighbor in the senior in the neighborhood down the street. Like I would go and talk to Mrs. Smith, for an example, or Mrs. McElroy. She was a senior. She was alone in her house, and we go talk on the porch and just have a great time together. And the things that I learned just from sitting and listening to an elder, to a senior who's been experiencing life and understanding where she's coming from, not only from my grandfather. I was lucky. I grew up in a community where we had seniors we didn't believe in letting our seniors be lonesome, even if they were widowed or divorced or whatever, and they were a senior and lonely in their house. No, they were not kept lonely because we kept popping up on their verandas. And that was a great place, having the front veranda in the community, so we could sit there. And she be delightful. I know little Mrs. McElroy would be delighted. She'd come out with lemonade or something to give me on the front porch, and we sit there and we talk and we'd have a great time together. So I was so excited that this is the first across Canada where they're actually starting to build a daycare center beside a seniors residence, so the seniors can have full access to the children and do things with the children. And this is what I was talking about when I was talking about the other night being with my seniors group, and we were talking about all the things that we had as children and all the things that are necessary. And when I spoke, of course, about my grandfather, after we had supper and cleared the dining room table, we'd put up the crokinole board, and I'd sit for hours talking to my grandfather and playing crokinole. And it wasn't just a crokinole board. We had other games that snakes and ladders and whatever. We always used to have fun playing around the dining room table growing up. Or another one would be we'd have an extra card table, and my dad would set that up. And the family would get together and we'd put a puzzle together. Now, what I'm seeing, even with my own daughter, I did a little bit of this when I had the chance. When I was younger, we would have a game of Uno or cards, or we put puzzles together. We did a bit of that with her. Now she's carried it on with her 5 children during the summers to get them away from the high-tech stuff and the phones and the internet and that. They take them to the various parks to play, and there's a lot of interaction. Sometimes I go with them. Sometimes other people, other children, other parents will go with them that they know. So they get together and they have a lot of fun. And it's great for the kids, And of course, my grandchildren just loved it when I used to push them on the swing. It was just that interaction. And, oh, Grandma, come push me on the swing. Quick, quick. Oh, I want to go higher. I want to go higher. It was hearing that little voice. And it reminded me of not only looking after my own children, taking them to the park, and hearing their little voices at the time. It reminded me of my grandpa being on the swings, because I had a set of swings in the backyard. And Grandpa used to push me on the swings too. So all this interaction is so terribly important. And I'm very excited about putting up the video. I apologize that you might have to readjust your screen a little bit, but there's nothing wrong with the audio on this as well. So I'm going to put it up now, and I hope everyone enjoys this video and starts thinking about ways that we can get the seniors and the elders together, because it seems to be starting to trend finally, and I'm seeing a little bit more here and there. And if you're really looking at a way to connect with your children, this is one way, and a good way to connect, because I never forgot about it. My daughter never forgot about it. And I don't believe her children are going to forget about it in the next generation, on how the family came together, and neighbors and friends and stuff would come together and do things. And that's the way a neighborhood should be. Everybody should be just participating with each other, doing things with each other. So I'm going to put up the video, everyone. And everyone, have a great day. Be safe. Watch your surroundings. And we'll talk again soon. And bye-bye.